Hello and greetings, my dear Cancer. Welcome to my channel. This is Ron from Tarot of the Twin Sun. This is a reading for the energy of Cancer in the early month of July 2020. Yeah, so this is a great mirror reading. It's a 9 card spread. I will be using clarifiers, so it will turn to an 18 card spread for the energy of Cancer. Firstly, I would like to build a bridge. This bridge is essentially a stepping stone or a point of departure when it comes to a path that you may be walking over. It represents an obstacle and a challenge. Okay, there is a type of communication on this bridge that won't be the easiest of communication. Indeed, there's a lot of there's a choice you have to make of whether or not you want to really walk this path. Um, and it has to do with your own stability moving forward, whatever that is. Very clear indication here that there will be challenges and perhaps a wild character to understanding how there is a connection that may be at its core essentially is very deep, but very difficult to maintain. A choice to go with something new or perhaps something old is here. Um, Communication will be the foundation of the bridge, and essentially there's a mode in which the truth has to be discovered, and there will be a painful sort of realization with this truth as well. This revolves around the energy of blockages when it comes to it trying to express oneself. There's the energy of trying to maintain your health as well as trying to maintain a sense of dignity or grace, but there also is a psychological way of doing this, the right way, that would involve speaking your highest truth, and therefore leading to a lot of shielding or a lot of prevention and measures to not damage the other is very strong here, but there will be some sort of cycle of communication as well as pain that results from that, a sense of feeling or a sense of an ending around the conversation from beginning to end. Yes, so we'll move on to the Great Mirror now. Right. This is for the energy of Cancer. This is your energy here. Okay. So, very interesting. The energy of the Empress is here on your conscious level. Something about you, my dear Cancer, is very concerned with making the right type of communication, being protected when making this communication. There's an element of restriction around this and regulation. A need to really be aesthetically pleasing when it comes to this communication is also very important. I think the message you want to indicate is that there is no possibility for a type of growth here, though um, it's perhaps that you've shifted, you become a bit more serious in the way you value certain things, especially with Venus going direct when it comes to the situation. And not only that, there is the energy of the high priest or the magician as well. A very magical component to you has been given to you, and you've been given the energy or the ability to control certain aspects about this situation, in which you can use your resources in order to conduct or perhaps allow for a type of higher mode of operation. Okay, be careful that your intentions are well met as well as well developed. There's something about development here that needs to be more clear when it comes to what you can be really fertile in, what you can contribute to, and what you think is going to fulfill you in terms of how you carry yourself or how you find yourself to be graceful. When it comes to the object of your affection here, they are stuck in a cycle of critique as well as the Eight of Swords is big for their end. There is a type of restriction on the way they offer things. It could be that they once gave you a great deal of offerings or small gifts or acts of kindness. But now there's something almost like, um, wow, uh, the word is bastard, but there's something about this that has the element of being kind of bastardly or like kind of monstrous in a way. I mean, it's usually indicative of an inner child that is very hoardy or very bratty. There's something like that tied to that energy. So it has to do with essentially this being a block for them, and they cannot find a way to get over this inner child that is really temperamental in a way. Um, uh, Now, between you two, when it comes to the mirror on the conscious level, yeah, I think it's a big ego thing they have. I think also you are in a form of manifestation, but it's more based on the flow of things as opposed to having things grow. Right. So in the mirror, there is. Oh, it's very sweet. There is a lot. Consciously, both of you think that there is a great deal of loyalty and perhaps a beautiful sense of nurture in this connection. Six of Cups shows up strong here, Ten of Cups, as well as the Queen of Cups. So there is an element of a lot of love here. That's just basically it. And loyalty and a connection that cannot be really discerned right now, but it's there. But there's an element of like really being critical about this on one end, and on your end, you're trying to protect yourself, trying to protect your assets, and there's a lot of major arcana on your end. Subconsciously, there is the High Priestess here, as well as the King of Rods in reverse, and this is what you want to bring or come into. The energy of being displeased, the energy of being silent. You want to maintain a sense or a degree of being silent in a way, and also teaching them a lesson through silence, which is interesting. They want to, interesting, questionant and femme blanc. They desire the ability to nurture this in some sort of way. The Queen of Cups shows up twice here, offering a type of gift. Something wants to shift here, and I think this person might open up in a certain way. But there also is a style about them that is very mysterious, and perhaps it begs the question: what is the motivation here? Very, very much so. There is a lot of energy that is tied to nurturing as well on both ends. because not only do we have the Empress, we have the Queen of Cups, and we have the High Priestess. And with all of these energies, there certainly is a great degree of silence, or perhaps a great degree of emotional empathy in the situation, which is a lovely thing to have. Um, However, both of you seem to be trying to, especially you, you're trying to resist, or there's something that they have done or said. And I think, okay, Queen of Cups shows up twice. There's a lot of love that this person has for you. It's somewhat unconditional in a way, but there's something about their temperament that is shifting them right now, and also um, the card of Aforza, which is the strength card in reverse, the tearing up of a contract, trying to, but it's since it's in reverse, the contract is trying to be relived in a certain way. Um, in a way, there's a need to search for emotional abundance as well as a lost beginning of sorts, and something needs to be redeemed here. This is like a story of redemption on one end. At the same time, yeah, there's something very severe about your energy, severely quiet, severely suppressed in a way. So that's very interesting. They might have said something to trigger you into really returning into your shell and perhaps taking a sidestep or something. Um, Very interesting. Now, on the soul level, there is the energy of Aries, as well as the need to begin anew with the Fool, uh, Major Arcana, um, which is all about journeys, of course, and creating a new cycle, or perhaps ending something to begin something new. There is a need to find balance and become very present in the situation or with yourself in general. It's a hidden beginning, but it's a longing to move forward, but also a sort of inability to do so because of some form of fear, or some form of a need to still be balanced with the energy that you face here, whomever or whatever this is. The object of your affection here has the Ace of Rods in the reverse, as well as Femme de Campagne. Okay, so there is the King as well as the Queen of Rods here. There's the Queen of Cups here. Um, King of Pentacles here. Interesting. There is a strong desire for you, but for some reason the desire is being set aside, and then the Queen becomes powerless in a certain way. There is desire, but it's suppressed desire here. Yours is also a desire to begin anew, but an impossibility to do so. It's as if there's a roadblock from your path until you deal with this energy here, trying to live in the present and make things equal. But also, it's very interesting because the Ace of Rods is in reverse here, and the Queen holds the rod. So there's like a surrendering of the fire, a surrendering of the passion, a surrendering of the rod here, a surrendering of the passion, finding some sort of equal footing. I think there's a lot of there's a need to find some sort of equal give and take in order for this situation to work on a soul level even. Um, yeah, the paths are leading to one though. That's very strange. The pathwork is leading to one, and things are becoming clearer after the influence of Neptune, as well as Venus going direct. Both of these planets are tied to the ideal of romance, and with it going direct, there's this feeling that that things could work out, or at least things become clearer. And there's a strong incentive for you to work on this, but also you've been trying to really find a way to shut down in a certain way, also to relinquish some form of power in order for things to work. I think this person's natural instinct is to give to you, but it's either suppressed or not. I do know that the emotions are very, very compelling and very beautiful. So there is a chance that whomever you're dealing with cancer is quite empathic, and they try to find whom is the right one for that, and that could be you, but there's something about you that is also hesitant to share for now because of something possibly with your external world. You're trying to find a way to grow in that, or grow in a certain way that involves inner research or inner knowing, or trying to expand, trying to travel, trying to do certain things that have to do with ninth house matters, philosophies, or perhaps higher studies, or just reading or something. I don't know. There's a possibility that, yeah, there could be some form of meeting here. There really is strong undertones of meeting. Okay. Okay. Also, wounds are being transformed. Wounds are being transformed, and these have been. This is sort of the foundation of your situation with this person. The transformation of certain wounds, or trying to get over those in order to make things work for oneself, especially both of these individuals, right? Hopefully that resonated. Yeah, I would offer more clarity, but I'm sort of at a loss for words now. I do thank you, and please take care of yourself. Please like if you liked. Please dislike if you are so called to do so. And I thank you. Bye.